everybody, thank you for being here. If you've never seen me before, my name is Jenny and I do videos on beauty, hair, fashion, lifestyle, all the above. Before we get started, I would appreciate it if you go ahead and subscribe down below, and that way you can see all the fabulous videos I post. Anyways, so today it is a video on the Soft Glam palette, and it's by Anastasia Beverly Hills. If you guys don't already know, they have been going through kind of a little bit of a controversy because of their new shadow formulation. And I'm not really sure, I didn't really look into it, but I'm assuming that these shadows are part of that new shadow formulation. They might have tweaked it a little bit since that last palette. I think it was the Prism palette. I'm not really sure, but anywho, we're getting off topic here. I'm going to go ahead and review this and show you my first impression. I'm going to go ahead and do this makeup look here. Just the shadows. I already did my makeup before the video, so you're not going to see like the whole full face. But you will see how I did the whole eye look and what lip gloss and stuff I'm wearing. If you'd like to see what I think about them, if you should buy them or not, go ahead and keep watching. Here's the palette one more time. I'm going to bring you guys closer to the palette. Here's what the shadows look like. Okay, now that I brought you guys closer, we're going to go ahead and start. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab a Sigma blending brush, and this is an E25. You can't really tell because it's like rubbed off, but it's like a smaller blending brush. And I think I'm going to grab orange soda right here. Okay, we're starting. Let's see how it blends out. Okay, right off the bat, I'm kind of seeing some kick up from the shadow, but it's not too bad. I think it's kind of normal, right? So I'm going to work that into the crease to start. Okay, I'm going to work that right into the crease. So far, I think that the blendability of it is really nice. I feel like, obviously it's a little soon to tell, but from what I'm seeing, I really like it. I feel like the texture of these shadows is kind of like the Urban Decay Heat palette. You know how they said that it's a whole new formula? I feel like it's kind of like that. So now I'm going to kind of build it up, and I think I'm going to grab burnt orange right in here. Same brush. If you guys can see, it kind of does have some kick up, but it's fine. I don't think it's anything like too bad. Okay, I'm going to work that really close into the crease. Ooh. Okay, I like that color a lot. It does, you know what, it does, it feels like, if you can see right here on my palette, there's a lot of like kick up. So I think the formula might be almost the same as the whole, what was it, the Prism palette? Was it the Prism palette? I can't really remember, but there was like this whole controversy about the palettes that was happening. I'm not really sure which palette it was, but I know that there was some kind of something going on where people were saying that the product had a lot of kick up. I understand that. It's not a lot. It's not crazy. Like, I'm not gonna lose so much over it. Let me just try to show you guys much. Did you guys see that? It's fine. There's still a lot of products, so it's not like it's that bad. Okay, so I think I want to throw in just a tiny bit of this Dusty Rose into it. I'm not sure if it's really gonna do much. Ooh, yeah, see? But let's go ahead and throw that in there just because it'll kind of go with my top. Ooh. I really like these shadows because I feel like they kind of blend themselves. I'm just kind of going back and forth, back and forth. Okay, I like that color so far. Now I think I'm going to grab a tapered blending brush. This is the E40 by Sigma, and I'm just going to kind of make sure that this is all blended. Lid, I hate when it creases like that. And it usually happens when you blend too much. That means that you're doing things right, but I just don't like it. I do not like this right here. Ugh. Oh well. My eye's gonna look all wonky, but it's okay, I guess. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and I really hope these colors are showing true in the camera. This is one of those palettes that you're not gonna really have to go and grab another palette. Oh wait, I don't like this color. Now I have to go get like it has all the colors that I'm gonna want in a eye look. So right now I'm just gonna go ahead and grab this brown Cyrus Umber, and this is okay. I think because I'm so used to like grabbing a shadow, let's just say like the Naked palette, I'm so used to like poking at the shadow that I think you just kind of have to train yourself to just kind of tap, you know, because they're very pigmented, it looks like. Yeah, because if you grab too much, like the product will kind of just distribute on its own, and you don't want that. You want it to you want to be in control, you know? Don't try to make it control you. You need to control it, right? Okay. Blend, blend, blend with this tapered blending brush. And if you guys know my style by now, or you should know my style by now, and if you don't know, now you know. My style is like, the outer corner is always going to be darker. There's times where I'll do like my halo eyelid, or you know, just like a smoky whole, like the whole lid is smoky, but most of the time my outer corner is like super dark, and then I have like kind of like an ombre effect, and I think that's what I'm gonna go with. Okay, I like this color a lot. I'm gonna grab a little bit more and just barely tap, because okay, this is really gonna bother me, this freaking eyelid. Look at it. I hate that. It messes with like the whole look, I feel like. What do you guys think? Comment below. Let me know if you hate that too. Okay. So now that we've kind of blended that, I honestly feel like these shadows blend themselves. I know that it's kind of annoying that it's like there's a big kick up, but now I understand why. Dang. But I understand that the reason is because the shadows are formulated to kind of, I think, blend seamlessly. This color right here, because this has been calling my name, I think that I purchased the palette because of this and this, these two colors. Plus I've always wanted orange soda, but I love sienna. Sienna's beautiful. I have so many colors like sienna now because I have the heat palette and the peach palette, but it's good to have that because it's one of the best like staple rosy like terracotta type colors. Rosy, it's not rosy, terracotta type color. I'm gonna grab it with my finger because that's just what I do. I always pat these type of colors on, ooh, with my finger. Oh geez. I'm in heaven. I'm in heaven. When you are patting the eyeshadow onto your lid, the best way for me, my ring finger, and I just start off by patting it in the places that I want it to be saturated the most, and then I kind of drag it back and forth. So I kind of blend it in. It's best, honestly, to put these on when your eyeshadow base is still fresh if that makes any sense. Most of the time, like right now, I didn't use an eyeshadow base. The only times I really use an eyeshadow base is if I know I'm gonna like, if I know that the shadow is a loose shadow, it doesn't really stay on that long, or if I know I'm going like to an event or something like that and I need that to stick, you know, like a wedding, or, you know, just going out in general and I just want to make sure that it sticks. That's when I'll like throw on a eyeshadow base, but most of the time my eyeshadow base is my concealer. And yeah, I put my concealer all over the place. Whew. Okay. I probably should just tell you right now that I love this palette. I just love it. I love the blendability. Like, I don't feel like I've used any shadows that are this soft. I would say the Heat palette is very, very similar when it comes to the way you can blend the shadow, like how soft the shadows are. But now that I'm looking at myself in the mirror, like, I seriously look like I've been blending for days, and I didn't even blend that much. I mean, you guys saw how much I blended. I keep looking at myself in the viewfinder. I'm so sorry. I'm pretty impressed. I was gonna grab my highlight and throw it into the inner corner, but I'm gonna use this white shadow right here and my pinky and just pack that on. Oh, I'm loving, loving, loving. Ooh. Okay, I like how that looks. I might end up like throwing highlight. It is the flat definer brush, and it's E15. And I'm already getting my palette dirty. No! Okay, I'm gonna grab, I think I'm gonna start off with, yeah, I'm gonna grab a little bit of this burnt orange, and I'm gonna bring it under here. Ooh. Let me get my hair out of my face. Okay, then I'm just gonna bring it here, blend it out, get a little bit more, pack it there. Now I'm gonna get Cypress Umber. I'm just gonna like pack this on pretty much. And then I'm gonna grab a pencil brush. This is the E30 by Sigma, and I'm just gonna blend that in, and I'm still holding the palette. Let me just put it down. Sometimes I don't even want to put this part in the video because I feel like the facial expressions that I make, I'm just like, girl, get your life together, like, come on. Now I'm just gonna go back and I'm gonna blend like the whatever's on this brush. It's the smaller brush that had, you know, the first transition colors. I'm just gonna blend them in to make sure it's like nice and seamless. Love it. Okay, I'm gonna grab this like concealer brush, F70. It's actually not an eye brush, it's a concealer brush, and I'm going to bring that in right there. Same rose pink color. Now I'm just gonna throw on my eyeliner. You guys can kind of see what I do. This is the Maybelline Master Precise, my favorite liner. The only thing I don't like is that they don't have it in the blackest black, but honestly, it doesn't really matter. The other day, someone asked me, when you do your eyeliner, do you like stop breathing? I'm like, duh. Oh God. Of course my eyeliner is drying out now. Of course. I'm going to use the MAC 242 brush, and I'm going to, this is actually a highlighter, and it's from Urban Decay. What do you guys think? I don't even know which one's my new one and which one's my old one. If you guys are wondering, this is the Maybelline Big Shot Mascara. Looks like this. I think it's in the Blackest Black. Ugh. I'm really hot under these lights. I have no idea how hard it is to not make funny faces when you do that. Hey guys, so this is the final look. What do you guys think? Do you like it? How do you feel about it? Let me know how you feel about the shadows, how they look while I was blending them on. I am so impressed with this look. I keep looking at myself in the mirror. I'm so impressed. I'm so impressed with the shadows. Honestly, overall, I would say go and pick this palette up because I feel like it's such a good staple in your collection. I think that it has an amazing range of colors, and I think that if you're a beginner or even if you love makeup and you want something that you can travel with you, that you don't have to go and look through a bunch of palettes and grab, then this is going to be your palette. And I honestly feel like it's going to be my #1 palette, especially for traveling, or it's basically going to be my palette from now on because I love that it has all these amazing shadows that I usually gravitate towards, and I love that it's all in one palette because normally what I have to do is I go in and I grab, not to knock it down or anything because I love this palette, but I have to go in and grab my Tarte and Bloom palette, and then I use like these colors right here, and then I'm like, ooh, I want to do some rose gold, so I have to go and dig in and grab a different palette like this Anastasia one that has glisten right here, or my MAC palette or something like that. I always have to go and grab another palette so I can go ahead and complete the look. And I feel like with this palette, I feel like in general, I think that it's going to go with a lot of different skin tones. I think that it is amazing. And if you are starting out and if you're looking for a palette that is really going to help you create neutral looks, some everyday looks, and you'll be able to glam it up, this is the palette for you, honestly. And I love the blendability of these shadows. They basically blend themselves. Like, I'm so amazed on like the way it looks right now. I love how accessible this palette is too. Ooh, I already got dirty. No! It's not like you have to just buy it online. You can go to Macy's. This is where I got it. I got mine at Macy's. Or you can go into any Sephora, go ahead and swatch it out. If you don't like it, you can exchange it for another palette. It's not a big deal, but I honestly think that you guys should try it out. Go to a Macy's, go to Sephora, go to Ulta. Go ahead and swatch it, look at them, look at the shadows. You're gonna honestly be amazed. And I will say, when you swatch a shadow, it's completely different than when you start blending the shadow in. These shadows blend in beautifully. I would say give it a shot, buy it, and if you don't like it, you can always return it. That's a good thing about like this kind of high-end makeup, is that you can always, if you don't like it, you can get your money back. It's not a big deal. You know, like sometimes I purchase things and I'm like, oh God, why did I get this? Like, now I have to go back to Sephora, now I have to go exchange it, but at least we have that option. There's some places, like if you buy stuff online, some places don't even have returns. So it's a good thing to try it out. And like I said, if you don't like it, you can exchange it for a new one, but just take my word for it and try it out. Because honestly, I'm speaking from experience. I've used a lot of different brands, and I've used a lot of different shadows, and I've used the new palettes that everybody's like, oh yeah, this is a new formulation, oh yeah, this is the new you know, these shadows are so buttery and blah, blah, blah. No, these ones are amazing. I would say they're in between Makeup Geek and Urban Decay, but they're a lot more buttery, and like I said, they blend so nicely. Okay, some cons. I do like the color. I love that it's neutral. I love that it's kind of like that, it's almost like that mustardy yellow, but it's not quite. It's like brown, I mean, it's like a, you know, creamy type of color. I love that it still has the rose gold logo right here. And I don't know, that's what I like. What I don't like is that I already got it dirty, because I use my hands a lot when I do my makeup, and it's gonna get dirty, but it's okay. It's not that big of a deal. I guess like when you have it, it's gonna get dirty if you have it in your collection and you travel with it and you know you use it a lot. And if you're not the type of, like me, I'm not the type of girl who just leaves her makeup here every single day and does her makeup at this desk. Like, I'm not. I take my makeup with me sometimes. Like, I do my makeup right before I get to work. Sometimes I take it when I travel. So it's gonna get dirty. I know this is gonna get dirty. Like, my palettes get beat up. It's okay though. I do love the Urban Decay because it's like you can just wipe off all the, you know, dirt or whatever. And then Anastasia also has like her contour kit, which is plastic. I wish they kind of gravitated more towards like these plastic hard surfaced things. If they do that, then the cost will be a little bit more. I'm not sure, because I think the contour kit is $40, so I don't know, we'll see. Hopefully they start doing that. That would be awesome. Like that, I think that's one of the only cons, besides the fact that when you dip the shadow in, it does create a lot of kick up, but it's not something that I'm really worried about, because I know that it takes me a really long time to go through an eyeshadow, but I'm not really worried about it. It's not something that I'm concerned about, because I know that the shadows blend so nicely, and it comes with the territory. You know, you can't have a shadow that's like pressed so hard, because then it's going to be harder for you to get the shadow off of the pan. So it does make sense why this is the way it is. I think it's formulated perfectly. With anything in life, you can't have it all, and I honestly think that it's a great thing. I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys a comparison between the Urban Decay palette and this palette, and I'll show you guys how this palette just has it all. Like, it just, like Urban Decay, this palette right here, it doesn't have like a black, and it doesn't have like a neutral brown. So right here, I always have to like, I'll grab some of these shadows, some of these, but then I'll also grab another palette to get this. So if you see right here, you have all these warm, and then these neutrals right here. And you also have a lot of like highlight shades that you can grab. Not knocking Naked palette down, because I'll still use it, I still love it, and I'll grab into it. But I'm just saying, like, here are the pros and cons. And look, I just got it even more dirty. Which finger is dirty? Do you guys like my background? I'm loving it, honestly. I'm working on my channel, so I hope you guys like it. Please let me know how you feel about it. I love the way it looks right now. I hope that when I edit this video, it looks good. I also got lights, so right over here on these sides, I have 2 lights to kind of light up everything. It's lighting up my vanity, it's lighting up my background, it's lighting up my face. So I'm investing in my channel, and I'm investing in the quality of my videos, and I hope that it transfers and you guys are able to see that. Please give me some feedback on what you guys think of the quality of this video. If you guys have any concerns or questions about this palette or anything I talked about in the video, please leave comments down below. Subscribe if you're not subscribed, please. Thumbs up if you like the video, so I can make more videos like this. And let me know if you guys want me to review anything else or any other videos that you would like to see. And thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you very soon. Thank you so much for being here, and I will see you in my next video.